All right, update here of the tropics since it is active, and we have 3 disturbances relatively close to the U.S. that we're watching. 2 of them could impact the U.S. directly here in the coming days, so we'll look at that. 2 of them have names. We've been tracking Fred since last week. Grace got a name this weekend, and Tropical Depression 8 is searching for a name as it has developed here pretty quickly. Area of low pressure, we're getting more and more organized out by Bermuda. Good news is with 8, even if it becomes a named storm officially, it does look like it's going to be staying out to sea. Good news there. If you're traveling to the mid-Atlantic states, the East Coast, could be some rough seas out there because of the disturbance nearby. But outside of that, we're mostly turning our attention towards Fred and towards Grace. Fred is going to be making landfall in the Florida panhandle later on today. Again, this will be the second storm to make landfall. The last one was Elsa in early July. Then we went quiet across the Atlantic basin for about a month, and then we started to see things build back up as we went into through last week. Again, Fred's going to move into the Florida panhandle later on today, making landfall this evening. Threats here, if you have interest along the Florida coast, whether it's friends, family, property, 1 to 5 feet storm surge. There'll likely be scattered tornadoes along the southeast or in the southeast, and also potential for tropical storm winds around 60 miles per hour. And flooding rains from the southeast into the central Appalachians as that disturbance pulls all that Gulf moisture up with it and creates rainy conditions out east for the next few days, probably even wreaking havoc with flights here for the next few days. Keep that in mind. All right, then we're turning our attention towards Tropical Depression Grace. Became a storm in the Eastern Caribbean, got the name as we went through the weekend, intensified quickly, but just like Fred had issues with the islands, kind of shredding it and tearing it apart a little bit. Same thing with Grace going through some changes here inside its structure. That's going to continue to move off towards the west. Data pretty consistent about moving it towards at least the southwest Gulf, but will it move into Texas? Will it stay in Mexico? That's what we'll have to watch over the next several days. Regardless, it does trend a little bit further south. That's good. Not likely impacting central Texas, but if you're heading towards the Texas coast this weekend, you do have a good shot of at least getting some rough seas, some rip currents out that way. Of course, anything that moves toward the Gulf, especially the western Gulf, we keep all eyes on. Next name, possible Tropical Depression 8 could become Henri if it continues to develop here in the next day or so. All right, looking closer to home here for us, we saw showers and thunderstorms around central Texas Saturday and Sunday after about a week of quiet conditions. We're going to have more chances for rainfall, big swath of rain from McLennan up towards Bosque County. Today we're quiet to start. We'll have a chance for spotty showers with daytime heating. We'll bubble up some activity around central Texas. Not everyone's going to see rain, not widespread like we saw yesterday, but areas along and east of I-35 likely have the better chance for some downpours and some lightning out there. Temperatures today with the cloud cover and the shower activity going to range from the upper 80s to around 94 degrees. I think the warmest locations. South winds are light, so it's going to be muggy. Feels like temperatures into the upper 90s. Didn't hit the triple digits Friday or Saturday, so the streak's still alive of no 100-degree days so far in 2021. The next day to beat, August 17th. That's Tuesday. 7-day forecast shows. Yeah, I've got us far away from the triple digits, so the streak should continue. We're back into the upper 90s late week into the weekend.